Welcome back to the channel. Just as a quick note, as you can see, most of my viewers aren't already subscribed to the channel. If I could please ask you to hit that like button and subscribe, it will really help the channel grow even more and will keep you up to date with my latest content. Now, on with the video. What are ghosts? Straightforward question, right? Are they deceased people? Possibly. I think there is an interesting lore behind these beings and that should be explored. First of all, the show centres around a 14-year-old boy who is half human and half ghost. Immediately, that should unravel any idea of them being dead people. Well, no, not exactly. Is it possible that the failed experiment in the ghost portal spliced Danny in half? What I mean is, Danny's existence could be split between two realities, the human world and the ghost world. He could be in an almost purgatory-like state, occupying the planes of both existences at once. I think this idea of two versions of the character coexisting through a spliced reality is very prevalent to Vald's character. The constant struggle exuberating from his two halves is his weakness that Danny exploits. His human half longs for the love of his life, Maddie, Danny's mother. Due to the accident caused by Jack Fenton, Danny's father, any possible life he could have had with Maddie has now gone. This point is pushed further by Maddie being an avid ghost hunter who wouldn't be able to accept him, even if his human half came clean to her. His darkness and villainy resonates from this theory of being half dead. We know that both ghosts and humans can occupy the human world and the ghost zone. Every villain of the week flick involves a ghost attacking Amity Park. While it is also established that a human being mirrors those traits when wandering through the ghost zone. They can walk through walls, unlike the ghosts, the objects aren't solid to them. So they must be dead people, right? Well, according to the show's creator Butch Hartman, they are in fact otherworldly monsters and creatures that came from the ghost zone, with no connection to human spirits. The explanation for ghosts with human backstories or appearance is that they want to be human, so they create these backstories for themselves. I suppose his word does make this canon to the series, but equally I think this takes away a lot from the show. Take a character like Ember for example. If we are to believe that she is a deceased teenage girl, then as many have theorised, her backstory would go like this. Before she died, Ember was an unpopular high school aged girl who had large dreams of becoming a rock star. One day, a boy asked her out to the movies. She waited all night for him to show up, saying, "He's just running late." When morning came and he didn't show up, Ember went home. She was so exhausted that she fell asleep and didn't wake up when her house mysteriously caught fire. She died in the flames, which possibly gave her the name Ember. The song Remember is possibly based on the above events prior to her death. I think the lyrics to Remember help push this backstory. It was September. To you, I did surrender. For 2 weeks, you didn't call. So she met this guy in September and she fell for him immediately, giving him everything, herself and her love, but he abandoned her. Oh Ember, you will remember. Ember, one thing remains. Oh Ember, so warm and tender, you will remember my name. The chorus seems to be aimed at him remembering her, preaching herself to him. Your heart abandoned, you're wrong now, bear the shame. It's her blaming the guy for everything, and as dark as it sounds, for what happens next. Like dead trees in cold December, nothing but ashes remain. Which tells of her passing, burning to death in a mysterious fire during December. From the sounds of her backstory and song, I think it's fairly plausible she committed suicide that day. You see what I mean? A dark and gruesome backstory like that makes Ember a tragic and fleshed out character. There's meaning behind her villainy. It adds so much to each individual ghost if they were once human. It makes so much more logical sense to the lore of the show. If you follow what Butch Hartman said, then they're just random creatures from a different dimension causing havoc for absolutely no reason. So I'm going to leave it up to you to decide. Personally, I believe they were once living and their anger comes from being mistreated in the human world. But that might not be the case. What do all of you believe? I would love to hear your thoughts and comments down below. Stay close as I post new content every single week.